Okay, where are we at? We're streaming on Twitch. Yo, we're streaming on Facebook. I'm so probably streaming on YouTube in just one moment as well. So, yo, big up to anybody inside, good as inside the house already. We're streaming on all three platforms, mainly because I've got a month left on, well, I've got a couple of days left on Restream. And I'm kind of seeing like, why should I just stick everything on one channel? Let's try and speak to as many people as possible. Chiz is in the chat as well. Go on. So we're just going to start straight away. I'm way more organised than I have been before. This is the demo drop. This is one more thing. And I'm not as organised as I thought I was. Here we go. Don Piper. Right, let's go. Don Piper is very much known to me. I've been looking forward to playing this one for quite some time. So it's downloaded. I've got it ready. Here we go. First demo, third demo drop session. Big up everybody who is locked in the chat. I've got one or two of you here and there. Please let me know if there's any sound issues or anything like that. Hold on, I'm going to turn that down a little bit for myself. Oh, what a way to start the show. Here we go. Yes, go on. Hash is in the chat already. Nice. Wow. Wonky. Yeah. So, let me just sort out this lead thing here. Don't like it moving. There we go. This is a wicked tune stuff. So Don Piper, very, very well known. Very well known artist. Based in Swansea. Super interesting guy. Beat maker. Comes from a place of hip hop.
Somebody get me two of these. Ain't got time for the birds and bees. Making money overseas. I do what I please. New phone, who this? I'ma pull up in a brand new whip. You go try me, that's real stupid. Go all out, it's all I do, babe. 1, 2, 3, 4, como un papi, dale bajo. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, on that kind of favela vibe. Papi, papi, papi. There's some strange automation going on here, isn't there? Some strange. Yes, Sonnet in the chat as well. Go on. Very strange automation. Kinda wonky, like. So I got a little bit of an analogy here, which I don't think anybody in the chat is going to get. But I know Don Piper probably will, because he's a dad, he's a new dad. There's a story by Enid Blyton called The Faraway Tree, and there's a character called Saucepan Man who's literally covered in saucepans and kettles, and this is his theme tune. This is him falling down, walking up, maybe I was going to say falling down some stairs, he might just be walking around. Pots and pans all over the place. Don is amazing, so good, you put in the socials in the chat, or shall I? I'll wait and see if that comes up in the chat there. There we go. So that's Don Piper for everybody listening there. Make sure you're following him and supporting him. Wonderful fellow, very funny fellow as well. Cool. Yes, what's going on, Replete? Quite a few listeners. I actually want to shout out, because Hash, you're here as well. I believe it was Hash who sent me this email. Like, there's literally a community formed around what's happening here now, and that's amazing. That's so cool. Like Hash was saying that he's already sending tunes to people. People are linking up and having chats, and this is amazing, right? Like having everybody in the chat and having producers in the chat really backs me up as well. Because then if I've got like some type of correction or something that I want to articulate, quite often, almost every time, a producer in the chat has been super, super helpful and be able to explain things to me or explain things and contextualize things. So this is the start of a community. So big up Replete, no worries at all. You're going to be in and out and stuff. Your tune, I'm going to be honest, you, Hash and Sonnet, you're towards the end of the list, because like that Don Piper tune was one of the first tunes I got sent. I wanted to make something special of it. I wanted to make a thing out of it and start with it or something like that. So if you have been on the show before, then your tunes are more towards the bottom of the playlist. So there we go. Right, the next one is also downloaded onto my computer. It's by an American artist. called Spiralus, who again is he's very well known to me. We've known each other about 10 years. Like, it was really cool to see you at Sun and Bass, Daryl. Right, so here we go. This is Spiralus.
Light it up like a blood clot,
I want to say he's from Colorado. I wish I knew, and I'm really, really, really sorry. Really sorry. I don't know which part of America you're from. But it was super cool hanging out with you and your wife at Sun and Bass. I know that you took an amazing photo of me and Break hugging during Break's set, which was really weird because I wasn't even going in for a hug. I was going behind it to get a cheek. Let's find out what he's actually from. And let me do a little share. The world knows what we are up to here. There's one more thing. Oi! That took me by completely by surprise. I was talking over that. Hold on, we're going back. No, stop talking. See? Oh, Dan inside, what's going on? Hey, Squelchy! Yeah. Ooh, squishy as well. Woof, woof, woof. Spiralus, man. It's sick. You know, he sent me 2 tunes, or maybe even 3, but I picked this one based on the title. I've got, because they were all downloady type of tunes, have got choices for you all to make those, always based on the titles. We might have another shoe lady situation going on. This is wicked, this is dope. Spiralus has been on RAM, he's been on a whole bunch of labels, very, very well known. I think from Seattle actually. Do you know what? I think he might be from Seattle. I'm so sorry. I'm going to look at it. As usual, trying to do it. Let's just quickly share this so people on the page. That's what gets the engagement, calling your friends and family suckers. Yeah. Let's push this up. Can I post? There we go. Right. And now I want to find out where that was from. There's the spot. It's Darren. Oh my god, I'm really, really sorry. So here we go. Pardon me for swearing. Calling him the wrong name. I introduced him to people. Introduced him to Where are you from?
What you mean?
Seattle. It was right, cool. Not Colorado at all. This is sick. This is really, really nice. It's wompy, it's squishy, good this beat in it. Yeah, he's from Seattle. He's part of the W Tuesday crew. Of course, the crew was going. There we go. Kind of old school jump uppy vibes there. I'd almost say actually, right, there's almost this could stop, this tune could stop, because most DJs who are playing this type of music, the mic could be a touch louder against this. Okay, no problem. Cool, thank you very much for letting me know. There we go. How's that? Oh, that's it. How's that? Is that any better? Yeah, inside. I would actually say for a track like this, to give some kind of technical feedback, critical feedback, I think like this should stop. This should stop kind of around about 20 seconds ago. Any DJ playing this type of rhythm is going to have moved on from this if they're playing it in live-in situation. And there is some variation in this kind of latter part, but I think for what it does, what it says and everything, it hits the nail on the head, and this last minute is probably only going to be listened to by people on Spotify and stuff like that if they ever get that, if they've got short enough attention span, long enough attention span. But absolutely sick. Like that's a real stunner. That's signable. That's squishy. It's great seeing so many people popping up in the chat as well. This is brilliant. So let's move on. That was Spiralus, and really I should have had the next tune queued up, really, shouldn't I? But here we go. Right. Oh, the next one. Okay. Oh my gosh, right? We've got some treats in for us. We've got some punk coming up in a couple of tunes' time. So let us know if you like your guitar-y shit in the chat. Slimey, first of all. Now, Slimey, this is another track that was sent to me quite a while ago and just for some reason or other didn't quite make it through on the other ones. I believe Slimey is from Italy. Nicola, I think his name is. Let's have a little look here. I'm getting Muse vibes off this. Big dance floor favours. Right, where are you? Slimy. Okay, high impact there. Was not expecting that at all. Wow, Niccolo, that's it. Wowzers. So what's everybody saying there in the chat now? Wow. I mean, let's just get a reload there, I think. Because again, that took me by surprise. I don't know if it took anybody else by surprise or they were expecting that kind of impact. Like, with an intro like this and a build-up like this, you're expecting some big kind of euphoric thing. Stabby. Yeah. Whoa. Good, I didn't say anything, just facial expressions. No audio necessary. But yeah, so Slimey is from Italy. Big up the Italian drum and bass massive. His name is Niccolo. I'm from Padova in Italy. What? Slimy. I mean, I wouldn't say this is slimy, I'd say this is goddamn spiky. Slimy does seem to be a word though at the moment, like, which is kind of, you know, describing everything really in drum and bass. So this is really cool. We're actually playing things in order. Has everybody got Slimey? Yeah, I couldn't find Slimey on SoundCloud, so got Slimey's Instagram instead there. Jeez, slap me for 6. Absolutely, this is wicked, right? Pardon me while I give Slimey a little follow on the old Instagram right now. Be a supernova, I like that. Excellent. So I'm going to give you a follow on my 30 as well. This is wicked. And I mean, like, normally I know that everybody kind of slags off short tunes and stuff. But I think with a lot of dance floor tunes and the way that kind of things are made for mixing and stuff like this is really nicely wrapped up. It's going to wrap up now here. Couple more seconds left to go. This is a tidy production. I dare say some of those samples are probably from Splice. Some of them sound quite familiar. I'm not too sure where the vocal. Hey, what's going on? Ransom, wicked. How you doing, Ransom? Yeah, I think that was super interesting. That's Slimey, that's Bones. Really cool. So now I've got my first surprise for you all. You've got a choice. You have a choice. And this is from someone very well known, I would say. If you're into the US side of things, this is Crimes. And I say it in a kind of surprised tone because it's got an exclamation mark at the end. Whoa. Steady now, SoundCloud. We haven't made that decision yet. Right, we got a couple of tunes to pick from. So as always, I would like you all now to... Oh, don't ask me for feedback right now, SoundCloud. Don't you know I'm live streaming? Jeez, no thanks. Right, we got Inverse, RTB, Data Breach, Skimask, all one word, Dead, D-E-D, and Battling. So that's Inverse, RTB, Data Breach, Skimask, Dead, and Battling. The first person to say a title, one of those, if any of you can actually remember the list, because I can't even remember them now without looking at them. Inverse, RTB, Data Breach, Skimask, big up hash, there we go. I was thinking Skimask as well. Replete says Dead straight away. Sorry, Replete. There we go. So this is Skimask. What have we got here? It's, ooh. Can everybody hear it okay? Make sure I've got this turned up as much as I can. There we go. Alright, turn that up a little bit actually. Hey, stereo ripe in the chat, it's a bit quiet, okay. Ooh. creepy one. This is a real slug of a tune. I was expecting drum and bass, to be honest, but Crimes does all types of genres. Crimes is from the West Coast. Nice and vague there, so anywhere on the West Coast. I know the Crimes is North American. We first started kind of chatting to each other or following each other around about the time I did this amazing interview with DJ Craze. Every interview I've ever done with DJ Craze in my 25 years of journalising has always been amazing. Like, sometimes it takes a little while to just kind of settle into the groove, but when Crazy gets going, it's just an amazing conversation, absolutely amazing. And he put together this awesome collection of North American drum and bass. I believe that's what it's called, North American or American D&B or something like that. Do you know what? Ransom's just said the Crimes had an older radius during the Bloghouse days. Do you know, I think you might be right. Let's do some investigating. Discogs is our friend here. Because I want to say, I associate him with Drop the Lime and stuff like that, but Drop the Lime was kind of, he was East Coast, so maybe not, but they were very much Bloghouse type of days. Crimes. There we go, exclamation mark, let's see. Maybe he doesn't want people to know. Sorry, Crimes. Chris Morley. No, it just says Crimes here. Maybe we have to look into credits and stuff. But he has been around since the Bloghouse days, like the late Bloghouse days, 2011, 2012. Been around for ages, done loads of great stuff. Loads and loads of great stuff. And in fact, he's actually, looking at it, Dub Cartel, Ultra Gore. I mean, he's always been dubstep. I shouldn't have been so surprised. Thank you very much, Ransom. Drop the Line moved on to be Curses. Okay, so that's where I get it. It's kind of negative words starting with C. Crimes and Curses. I'm going to change my name to Cake. It's only negative when you eat too much of it. This is wicked. This is a real slug of a tune. What I'd like to do is go through all of these tunes, and perhaps we will, like, you know, a lot of people. One thing there, I would like to have heard a couple of other little samples as well. I'm not too sure where that's from. Clearly a grime rapper. But yeah, I would quite like to hear a little bit more kind of vocal sample variation in there or anything. Ransom's going to change his name to Ransom with a 5. Brilliant. He's not going to, actually, just in case you're taking that seriously or you can't see the chat. Right, there we go. So that's Crimes. Okay, who's up for a bit of punk? This is a band, so I was given a choice here. This is somebody else who's known to me in that we've had some emails, and I know he's from Wales. In fact, he's from Llanedin, which is where I went to school, like properly, the ends, like. And he's been sending me dubstep for a Welsh music podcast that I was doing for quite some time. Gary, aka Tribal Dubs, but he sent me this, and I want to. What do I want to do? I got really sidetracked by the chat there. I want to play this track. It's a punk track, and it's by a band from Pentwyn, another area very, very close to where I grew up and where I messed around and stuff. They're called Chopsy. Yes, go on. Stereo Ripe already knows the score. What an amazing name for a band. Who's up for a bit of punk? Let's turn this up a bit. Yeah. And when we're talking about punchy pieces of music, You can't get punchier than punk, really. Bam! Like 1 minute, 10 seconds, bosh, you're done. One, Chopsy, that's an amazing, I almost press play than that again, like, so nice we play it twice. Chopsy is an amazing name for a band. That's got a real kind of fuzzy garage feel, like you can feel them jamming that, in the room, and actually come out. So that come out on Skull Attack Records, which is that is Tribal Dub's label, coming out of Llaned in Cardiff. And yeah, they normally release dubstep. Now they just smashed out a punk song. That's not actually a demo. It's a free download, I believe, or it's coming out soon on the label. So it's a little bit, no, yeah, it's been public and stuff like that. So it's not quite a demo. Just wanted to mix it up in there and represent and have something a bit different. And now we were on to, okay, right. I think this was a track, so this is Dubwilder, this is a track that I've downloaded as well, and I think there was a selection of titles, but I just went for this because it was called Them Socks. So Dubwilder, thank you very much. There we go. Right, okay, so back on the D&B tip. Is this one of the first D&B tunes we've heard? No, Spiralus and Slimey. I was just about to say that. Okay, so where's Dubwilder from? Might even be from Italy again, you know. Germany. Right, okay. Okay, now this is a really, really cool link. This is a really, really nice link. So we've just been listening to some punk and stuff like that. And here we go. Dubwilder. Actually, can anybody hear me, or do I need to turn the music down or anything like that? I will turn that down a little bit because it's normally about there when I'm playing off SoundCloud. Dubwilder was inspired and influenced by thrash and punk in the early 90s. Loud and clear. Nice one, Chiz. Bubbly. Yeah. Yeah. It's got groove. Ooh. This is definitely on Vision. I would be asked if I am categorising this as a bubbler by Martine. Aye. Bubbling with shades or elements of stabbiness. Ooh, yeah. It's all about the details. Where are we without the details, you know? Yeah, it's got real swagger. Do you know what I was going to say? I'm going to download this for Percy, stick it on the USB. I've already downloaded it. I do seem to be using the word stabby quite a lot. Wow, thank you Restream. I've had 100 messages today. Well, thank you all of you lot. Thank you to everybody who gets involved on this. This is so cool. This is so cool. The fact that everybody's kind of talking and stuff like that. Oh, is Replete telling me to zip it up? I'll stop talking. No, I won't. I really like this. There's got some kind of TI kind of vibes to those drums, the kind of tumbliness. Boom, 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 boom. Brilliant. Ransom's got a tag in record box with Stabby. It's definitely a vibe. So here we go. Like, I'm actually gonna, I think this track has done everything that it needs to. So while it's playing out, go on, good. Big up the burger crew. Anybody who appreciates a good burger, shouts to you. And what have we got now? So we've got next. Oh, you've got some choices to make. Okay. So thank you very much, Dubwilder. You actually sent that to me a little while ago. Again, it was part of the first kind of wave of demos. I'm trying to get through everything. It'd be really nice to listen to everything. So when I do the next shout out for demos, one, we're going to do it by form instead of me filling in this spreadsheet. And two, it'd be nice to just play everybody's music really. But let's see how far we get. So there we go. Big up Dubwilder, really feeling that. So now we've got Bad for Life. Who is Bad for Life? Oh, right, it's Russian. It's called Sergey, and he's giving me a choice. He's giving me a choice, which I'm giving to you guys. We've either got a bootleg, stroke edit, stroke remix, stroke unauthorized remix of Britney Spears' Toxic, or a tune called Mako, who is a friend of mine, Mako, and a wicked drum and bass producer. So I'm completely torn, because the cheesemonger in me really likes it. Toxic, yeah, here we go. Dysfunction just straight in there with the Toxic. So we're going Toxic. My heart was saying Toxic as well, to be fair. Oh shit, it's a downloader. It's a good job that I can just download it. It's not a streamer. So there we go. And hopefully, yeah, that's downloading. So I'll just keep on talking. So Bad for Life. Let's see. Let's just, it's Britney, bitch. Brilliant. Okay, right. Here we go. So this should just something. Not toxic, please. Sorry, Reese. I want this to snap more. I want it to bite. I've heard other remixes and have other remixes that bite more. Whether the drums need to be more up front and rustier. Whether, I don't know, does Britney need to be a bit kind of distorted? This is too smooth. There's love for it though in the chat. Do I just need to turn up the volume a bit? That bit's good. Easy Olsen. I just had a thought. Is this going to get me into trouble with copyright people? I'm going to blame you, Dysfunction. Nah, I was leaning towards this. Ah, there we go. That should be good. Ah, cool. I do want this to bite more. I do want this. I haven't had any copyright warnings yet anyway on Twitch, and I've streamed some massive tunes when I've been DJing on it. Yeah, if I disappear, suddenly I'll just get sucked behind that curtain. It's the FBI. I'm going to turn that down. I would really, if I'm going to play a Britney bootleg, I need it to absolutely poison you. Like, I need it to be toxic. I need it to crunch. I need it to bite. Go on, stab seems to be the word of the day. Like, unfortunately, it's not a very nice word at all. I need it to be spiky. I need it. Yes, go on. What's going on, Ivy? I need a Britney bootleg to have a lot more unapologetic to it. So maybe, in fact, because I've been quite critical of this, and there seems to be loads of love for it going on in the chat and stuff, I'm actually going to play your track Mako next week. Not next week, next fortnight, whenever that is. Well, it's 2 weeks from today, isn't it? Right, okay, here we go. Oh, right, we got another name that is known to many of us. You should know him. It's Section, DMB, James Section. Yeah, known to many, and this track is called Calling All Dancers. Is that you? There we go. Let me turn it up a little bit. Let me turn it up a lot. So this is Section D&B. It's got a label as well. Like, I'm really, really bad. Like, what I should do, because I don't listen to any of the music, James Barkley's got a label, which I know, because he released his album on it and everything. Locked Up Music. That's it. Go on. I know he's got a sample pack coming out next month. Let's turn this up. This is proper jungle. Yeah. This is timeless bubbly stuff. I love the spacing amongst the drums. Yeah. Chises into the drums as well. Really, really interesting. Really interesting. I've said this before, and I will say this again. I think using soundman chatter like that, samples like that, I think vocal samples like that have been quite overused. But when you're making foundation sounds and you're paying respect and you're using those samples for a reason. Hey, what's going on, Misland? Loads of people in the chat. This is brilliant. This is really, really cool. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining. Tuning into the freshness. See, now, I wish I knew where the sample was from, and I wish I was that much more knowledgeable. But you know that you hear these on so many tracks, and I'm not altogether sure an artist, unless, yeah, I don't know. I worry about appropriation then, but then if you're using the other elements and you're paying respect and you're, like, you know, Ivy said, foundation sounds, then you're using all of the samples. But this does sound super fresh, super fresh in that kind of timeless way, just big, spacious. It sounds great on my headphones. Yeah, really like that. Really, really, really like that. So wireless bubbles. Let me get up the next track now. Okay. All right. Okay. I've been listening to a lot of mixes which have this type of sound. Loads of kind of mid to late 90s Bristol-y kind of mixes, crust and stuff like that. Loads of cool mixes as well, because I'm writing Eastman's book, so this is the soundtrack to while I'm working quite a lot at the moment. Just head down in the dance. Yeah, I don't want to use like stereotypes and stuff. It's definitely smoking music. Like, this is journeyman music. And this is cool because we've gone from what did he have? What was the name of his label? Oh, already forgotten it. It's Locked Up Music or Lockdown Music. I remember because we started talking during lockdown. Locked Up Music. And then what do we have now? The next track is by Subfiller. Again, complete coincidence. It's called Lock It Down. So this is Subfiller, Lock It Down. I can't remember where Subfiller is from. I want to say the US. Here we go. So then we've got Stereo Ripe. You're in the chat. You are not next, but the next track after that. As I see you in the chat. So it's always good to let people know. Oh, right, okay, complete other side of the world. Subfiller is from Australia. So yeah, there's lots of love going down for that. Again, I'm not too sure I want to hear more jungle tunes with different spoken word over, but I'm getting really, really kind of big up the FB chatter as well. Is there an FB chat? Because it's saying on here that there's literally nobody watching on Facebook. I don't care. There's a bunch of you on YouTube. There's loads of you on Twitch, so this is all good. Grizzly. So Subfiller was actually a brand new name for me. There we go. Straight up gonna be following you. Subfiller is from Perth. All right, okay. D&B and 140 artist. All right, okay, and has a label as well called Sub Era. So yeah, big up Subfiller. Yeah, massive love for the Perth family. Perth have had a huge impact, a huge impact on drum and bass. Obviously Pendulum, Shock One. Oh no, Stereo, right? You're one of my very few YouTube people. So stay on YouTube. This is brilliant. As long as I know that I'm not just talking into the void, and it's really clear because there's all of you kind of chatting away in the chat there. Just a quick check to see why not both. Yeah, max up the numbers. Taking me from 3 to 4 viewers. Nah, there's a whole bunch of you. Can everybody hear me okay as well? Because I have turned up my music source here a little bit on OBS. But I haven't turned up my microphone. This is nice. This is brooding, isn't it? Tense. Which bit happens next? Where are we? Do you know what? Oh, right, yeah, of course, because I'm listening to it on here. Too many mediums, too many players, not enough time. Audio ducking, that's good. Oh, cool. Thank you very much, Olsen. $10,000 minutes. Do you know what? I was explaining to people that you were streaming for 10,000 hours. Oh, there we are. Go on. That's dedication, Stereo. Right. Twitch on the telly, YouTube on the phone. Facebook on your neighbour's tablet. Going down the street, just locking in. One day, Gooder, I can see you doing a 416-day stream, though. I won't put it past you. Hey, there we go. Okay, so Misland, this is Subfiller. This is wicked. I could hear this coming out on Dispatch. I could hear like Anti-C1 playing this, or DLR. Yeah, maybe like a sofa sound kind of vibe. Just curmudgeonly. Something that you'd stick under a vocal track, like really nicely. Yeah, followed the same here, Ivy, as well. Definitely following Subfiller. Big up, real big up here. So as we kind of come towards the end of this track, we're coming towards the end of it. There's a minute left. It gives me enough time to line up the next one like some type of professional person. All right, time for you guys to actually earn your keep now. We've got more choices. Oh, just three here. Okay, let's turn this down a little bit there. Subfiller, you bad man. That's lovely. Right, okay, so you have a choice. This is Direct. Direct has been on loads of different labels, including like 24 Carat and stuff like that. That's Direct with a K. UK artist, I believe. So we've got Power, Siren, or Terror. Oh, I like the sound of all of those. So whoever comes up with the first one now, Power, Siren, or Terror, who's going to do it? Who's going to pop up in the chat first with a title? There we go. Who's it going to be? Oh, can I see Terror? This is really weird. Oh, hang on. Right, okay. So my chat has stopped here on Restream, but I can see. Can I zoom in on that? No. I think I can see Terror there, though. That's really weird. Is everything okay with the stream? I do not know, but there we go. Terror. All right, now they're all coming up. Direct Terror. Right, there's Terror it is. I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. That was not the demo that you came here for. Excuse me. Right. Where's this gonna go?
A cinematic masterpiece that will linger in your dreams long after the credits roll. Feel the terror and suspense.
Oi! 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 Yeah, that's a reload. That is a reload. That's really nice and groany, isn't it? That's way. Here we go. The chat lit up on that one. Here we go.
That will linger in your dreams.
Brilliant. Go on, please. What
roll.
is that?
Feel the terror and suspense.
That bit. Go on. I was going to check. It's direct known to me. Might well be. I'm really, really sorry because I'm so bad. So bad. It's DJ Direct. And his Instagram is literally just loaded up. He's from Leicester, maybe? Fergus Collins. No, the person I was thinking of was called Rob. Good who wants another reload. Hey, come on, deprogrammer. What's going on? Hope you're okay. But I'm downloading this. This is going in my sets, like catch people off guard. And I'm going to give you a follow. Direct Manchester. Oh, and I'm hoping that this is. He's been on Spinal as well. Diligent Fingers. Big up. Yeah. Curmudgeonly. Yeah. That bit's really nice as well. Okay. Stereo Ripe, you are next. I'm going to bring up the tune.
A cinematic masterpiece that will linger in your dreams long after the credits roll. Feel the terror and suspense.
Go on. Hey, do you know what? Okay, so good is into that sample. I'm going to turn myself down. I feel myself like I'm getting a bit distorted. Maybe I need to turn down. I've gone down in my ear. I wish I knew. I'm going to turn that back up again. There, is that okay? We're gonna have to investigate that and come back on that because it could well be. It sounds like something that Original Sin would use. Absolutely. But really, really tidy piece of music. Really tidy that. Grisly, messy. This type of face. Okay, where are we going next? We've got Stereo Ripe up next. Bow, 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 bow. Nicely done. That was wicked. That was really, really good. Thank you very much, Direct there. Definitely following you on as many channels as I can find you on. Stereo Ripe now, second time offender on this show and known to me and from my ends. So this one is so fresh it doesn't even have a name. Well, it's called Untitled. suspense. Ooh. I wasn't expecting a half beat there, or a half-timey kind of vibe. Let's turn it up a bit. Oh, going on those classic kind of dub vibes. That's a lovely bass line. That's bubbly. Brilliant. Hash is saying grotty squat raves. Yeah. Cornish acid vibes. Ah, you played the bass line on this. Go on. Okay, cool. I was wondering this. Yeah. So good. Yep, that's right. This is stereo, right? It feels played. Where are the drums from? Like, where are you taking your drums from? Because I remember giving you feedback on the drums being a little bit thin on one of the last tracks. And I want more punch. As a DJ, I want more punch. As a listener, I'm just being washed over by this. It's beautiful. Yeah, the bass line's gaining loads of momentum. Nice. Switching back to that original kind of bass line. Definitely feels played, like it feels like kind of plucked. I didn't know you played the bass. There's lots I don't know about you, Stereo Rap. But I do hope you're well, and I do hope your unofficial after party for Orbital and Left Field went well the other weekend. I couldn't go because I was livid that Orbital played Spice Girls. I was too angry to go anywhere. I was livid. I wasn't so livid I couldn't go into a venue or anything like that. I had to drive some people home. Twinkly. That's really nice. I want your drums to hit harder. I want your drums to hit harder with that bass line. The bass line is the star of that show, and that's it. Yeah. Like the actual kind of arrangement, the formation of that track. Like amazing. That washes over you really, really nicely. I want more smack. I want more punch from the drums. So where are we going next? That took me away so much that I'm not even prepared. Right, okay, so something else now, which I've been meaning to play for ages. It was sent to me by MC Endo, who I believe, Chiz, can you clarify this? Was Endo the MC with the In The Lab crew when we were at Rampage Open Air? I believe so. So this track is called, right, it's Endo MC with Kenji D&B and Cool T, and it's called Something For Ya. There we are. Yeah, I think it was Endo. And do you know what? Endo might well be from Cardiff as well. No, big up Stereo Right, big up. And it's great to give feedback and stuff like that and to see people respond to each other's music. Copyright, please. Oh my word. So we've had Britney and now we've got this side. Right. So hang on.
Something for you, baby, I'ma call you. Better get all your girls, all my boys all ball through. Higher level in the place, outside they all queue. Sold out, ram jam, T, this is all you. A little something for this, step into my fortress. She asked me, can we take it slow, but man, don't act tortoise. Baby, come and take a trip, let's go and play tourist. I got a little something for you, it's enormous.
So, a little something for you, this enormous, like my double intended thing went in overdrive there. What is it? Is it little or is it enormous? Are you a grower or a shower?
It's about time, let's unwind. I'll be ready at 9:30. Tell me what you want, I know what you're feeling. Give me your hands, let's go deep sea diving. Can't you feel? Yes, it's real.
I've got mixed feelings about this, and I'm doing some digging. I think this could be really interesting. That's nice. I don't think this is a bootleg. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that actually. So is this right? I need to look something up. Right. Yeah, you just said, so Hash just said Backstreet Boys there. And I suddenly began to think, like, hang on, is it Backstreet Boys? So this is really weird. This is really, really weird. So it's M&8 was the band in the 90s that did that. So I had to have a look that up. So Cool T here, cool with a K, but not cool K-O-O-L, cool K-U-L-E. You can always see it in the chat. I don't know why I'm getting torn up on that. Right, I had to look up Cool T. Cool T was a singer in the band called MN8, and MN8 did I Got a Little Something For You. So at the time when that come out, when did that come out? I want to say 94, maybe. So let's have a look. What year did that come out? 1995. There we go. On the album Bad Boys. Yeah, you're really bad. Like anybody who sings in a boy band is not a bad boy. Trust me. Bad boys are out being bad boys. Like I was. Fighting that music, hating that music. 1995, I was a straight up mosher with a lot of tendencies for raving, and I was kind of moving in an electronic background. And right, okay, big up Repletes. That's cool, man. You're building some hog scoops. Go on, wow, cool. Oh, that's right. That's what you're doing while you're on this. We hopefully should get around to playing your tune if I don't start waffling. Right. So in 1995, if you'd have told me, yo, in 2024, you're going to be hosting a broadcast from your attic where you're going to be listening to a drum and bass remix of that tune, I'd be like, no, I'm not. No, and there's never going to be. There's never going to be a drum and bass remix of that tune, but there it is. Endo, and I don't know, I don't think that's a remix of it, because Cool T is on that, he's credited on it, and I've checked on his Instagram, lead singer of 90s group M&A, so that could be a track that's about to come out. That's like more of a kind of update or something. So yeah, exactly, good. They're like, isn't it? We are in the future, and it's really, really strange. Like you can be a full-time DJ from home, right? Yeah, Endo. Wow, mad. Okay, so on to somebody else now who I'm aware of. What we got now? We got 35 minutes, and hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tracks. I don't think we're going to be able to play all of these. Sorry, that was really riveting content then. See some Welsh man in a yellow jumper counting up to 11. That's as far as I get. So this is Albies, another Italian. Seems to be a lot of great Italian drum and bass producers, a lot of them known to me as well. This is called TBH. Yeah, Albies has actually been on One More Thing. I've done a free download with him. The tune was called Drain Pipe. I'm going to stick it in the chat as well, see, because it's a banging track.
Yeah. Actually, I'm so fucking stuck right now. This shit is so funny. To be honest, damn, this shit makes me wanna.
Makes me want to do that too. Hello. Yeah. core. Turns out a bit. We've got a core, we've got an oi, we've got a shitting hell.
To be honest,
Yeah. I think I'm going to download this. Albies is killing it. Albies and his pal Zaid as well. I associate them together because they've collaborated quite a lot. From the same area of Italy, I want to say as well. Yeah. This is robust. So where's it going to go on the second drop? Let me load up the next tune. Oh, right, okay. This one was quite interesting. Nice. Is there enough variation on that second drop? Do you know what? Like, 'cause I do want to give like some level of kind of like critical feedback. It's really interesting. I don't know. Like, I'm interested in what anybody else thinks in the chat as well about those type of spoken word samples. It's like you can hear the bit before the drop. That shit makes me wanna. But what else are they saying on that breakdown? It's all kind of part of the texture. You know, is it from a soap opera? Is it from something a little bit more adult than a soap opera? Is it necessary? Probably. It's a nice texture. It helps with the momentum of the tune. Yeah, you're right, Ivy. The second drop does get lost in the mix, really. Most people, including myself, really, I've probably looped out of it by now or dropped in something else or... It's the irony, really. All this time spent crafting this music, and then people only play 32 bars of it. Yeah. Right, okay, so we are got another track now. From UK artist now. Right, and now I'm gonna press play on this. And it's like I'm mixing them and everything. So this is Them Lot. And I like that name, Them Lot. From London. Oh, go on. I wasn't paying attention to the chat there. That's a really good idea, Ransom.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. Cool stuff going on there. I'm going to give you a follow, Them Lot. I actually think there's a little bit too much going on in there, and there's a little bit of bleed over with the two bass lines that you've got. Now it's not quite so muddy in this point. There's some wicked elements in this. This is really cool. Nice variation there. Okay. Interesting. So them lot, it's from London. They're from London. Literally the only track on their SoundCloud is a remix edit of The Prodigy, which I kind of want to play, but we're not here to play bootlegs. We've had enough bootlegs, thank you. I'll follow back. There we go, them lot. I'm going to give you a follow back on Instagram. Interesting.
That's what I'm talking about.
I like that. So there's 3 bass lines there, aren't there? There's a kind of croaky, the wet sounding one, the sub, and then that kind of mid-range. And I feel there's a bit of bleed in between all of them. I don't think you need all of those bass sounds. Producers in the chat, correct me if I'm wrong. This is a great idea. See, this bit I like. That's the groove. That's the groove there. That whoop, 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 whoop. Strip it back. Strip it back. I think a good 20-30% of this track is unnecessary. The sounds in this track. This is great. Like, there's a lot of cheek in it. Hey, brilliant. It scratches Hash's brain. Awesome. Okay, right, we've got some choice. You've got some work to do now again, gang. Souls. There we are. Big tail on this SoundCloud uploads. Really interesting, them lot. Really cool, interesting concept. There's a lot you could do with a name like them lot. A very UK name. Kinda wonder if it's an alias because of the way that you put your stuff up on your Instagram and stuff. There's a bit of professionality there, and whether you're just being really patient and waiting until you've got up to your chops and then you're dropping everything or not, I don't know. Them lot also kind of, them lot would describe the others as well. It's like something quite nice and antagonistic. Like for me, them lot, I'm instantly thinking like, fuck the Tories, fuck them lot, fuck all those people who I don't understand. Pretty much 99% of the world. Right, okay, I was organised and I am organised. Right, Cynical Gene. Oh my word, Cynical Gene. Cynical Gene has sent us a lot of things. Cynical Gene is known to me. He's on Abyssal from Belgium, or currently based in Belgium. Right, there's too many for me to list this out. We'll be here all night and we need to crack on. So I'm going to go on the one that stood out to me, which is Dog Pack. Like, is that like a dub pack, but it's with dogs? Like, oh, wow, cool. Boo has just released a new dog pack. And you've got to get all the puppies or something. I don't know. That sounds pretty inhumane, to be honest. Like, if you see any artists selling dogs, just say no. I wish there was some type... Is there some type of dog-related pun? I don't know. Like, if you see any artists selling horses, just say nay. That was awful. You'll have to excuse me if I'm kind of sitting around. Oh, wow, go on. Quadrant and Iris have got a great corgi named Waffles. Wow, what a lovely name for a dog. I tell you what, I will give you a little fact about corgis right after this tune. Ash has beat me to it. Woof, woof. Yeah. Yeah, super interesting. Yeah. Oh, go on. Damage Man in the chat. They got Damage Man. Big up all the regulars. Like, I think like most people are regulars on this already. This is just the third show. This is amazing. Yeah. Yeah. I really like this. This is great. I really like Cynical Gene anyway. We've had a little chat. I can't remember if we met at Rampage, and I'm really, really sorry if we did. I am awful. I'll just leave it there. I'm awful. I'm remembering faces and names of whether I met people or not. I was trying to work out if I'd met Dub 10 at Sun and Bass, because we played his track on Vision Radio today. Still can't remember. And I feel really rude. I was going to try and fit in my interesting fact about corgis in this breakdown, but waffling about something else. Cold. Ooh. Yeah. That absolutely stinks, bro. Interesting. I think because Cynical Gene has given us quite a few tracks, so we'll probably have him back again on a future show as well. And I want to try and get through. I've seen Damage Man pop up, and because we played his track 2 weeks in a row, I don't know if we're going to get to you this week, Damage Man. So the next one is D Sure, but I want to say, right, okay, so corgis are a Welsh dog, and the name comes from I wish I knew actually, but trust me, if you look it up, if you Google, in fact, let's all do it. Let's all Google together. Corgis are a Welsh dog, and the name is a translation of that. So corgi, Welsh dog, and yeah, you have Pembroke corgis. Ah, right, okay, it's Welsh for dwarf dog. Right, there we go. Any Welsh speakers? Like, Dysfunction, you were in the chat earlier on. I'm almost entirely convinced. There we go, dwarf dog. Right. Someone else was known to me, never actually met them, but have released their music on the One More Thing. That was wicked, by the way. Thank you very much, Cynical Gene. I reckon there's only a matter of time before that gets signed up, snapped up, and released. So now we are on to D Sure, who is a US artist, I believe. And I've not just played, I've released some of his music on the very first album that One More Thing did. It's a free download album. D Sure was on there. So this one's called The Path. I think I had a choice as well. Let me turn it up. I'm going to put a link to the free download album in the chat as well. Why not? Yeah. And in fact, Ransom, who's also in the chat, was on this album. There we go. Now let's see where this path takes us, eh? Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Creeper. But I'll say this now, like your production skills have gone up and improved a lot, D Sure. What's your name, man? I know your name. I'm really, really sorry that I don't know it right now, but yeah, very nice bass work. D Sure. Damage Man is into this. D Sure, here we go. No, that's it. Oh, that's the creepy bit. Rob Scarvelli. There you go. That's it, man. No worries, Sonic. Oh, your girlfriend's done a lovely soup. Nice. I do love soup. Thank you, Sonic. We'll definitely play your tune next week as well, because you've been on every single chat. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is great. There's something nice and creepy about this. I like those kind of guitar. Is that a guitar sound? Kind of like a spy film or something. The shadows, the path. I'm really into this. I'm going to download this one. Maybe, do you know what I might do? When I get up to a certain level of tracks I've downloaded, I'm going to do a little mix just of demo drop tunes. Right, I'm definitely going to do that. I want to stop doing this and go do that now. Like. Yeah, you would, didn't it? That's the identifier of the track. I guess that's what you mean when you say motif there, isn't it? Yeah, you'd be like, yo, can you play the tune that goes... Do you know what? I have wondered about a demo drop album. I have wondered. Let's see, because I also really want this. Like, what I would absolutely love. Oh, I'm gonna tell you in a minute. Right. Oh, I think this is my favourite. I don't like to pick favourites and stuff. There's always a favourite of every show. This could well be my favourite one, I think, so far. There's something about this. Like I could imagine driving around with it on as well. Like I can, yeah. There's a mood in there. Wicked. Yeah, big up D-Sir. And that's really cool. I'm really glad that I've had interactions and supported some of your early stuff as well. That is like, you know, I'd have your hands off for that track, and maybe even here just saying about it now, maybe I might sign it. I don't know. That's a track and a half. I'm gonna, for the very first time, like last few times I've been completely scatty with the order that I played stuff in, and I've been kind of playing stuff that's come in of the people in the chat, and I am about to do this now because we've got 15 minutes left. Probably going to squeeze all of these in, but it'd be nice. Like Damage Man is in the chat, Hash is in the chat, Replete is in the chat. So let's play these first. So let's go Hash first now. Hash was in our very first demo drop. I say very first, like it was years ago. Like I've known Hash since 1992. It's called Motivational Speakers. I do really like a pun, and that's cool. Right, so here we go. Eerie, ominous intro. And if we put this, would it be possible? I'll tell you what, if we can move this up into the order that we played it in. Oh, deleted cell. Oh my God, I don't want to delete a cell. Or is that you doing that, Gooder? I think it might be Gooder doing that. Look again. I'm going to stop looking. Ah, there was a problem. Oh my God. I'm not a spreadsheet guy. Oh, you did it before. There has been a hat trick, and I hope it continues. Like I'm really, really into what we're doing here. I think this is great.
Good morning, winner. Take a deep breath.
Cool.
Good. You're ready to dominate this day.
Hey.
You've worked harder than everyone. And that is why you're a champion. You understand the greatness.
Motivational.
Visualize what you still want to achieve. Stand atop the mountain. Your success.
Love you, Gooder. Thank you.
Down at everyone who's ever doubted you. Fuck those losers. Fuck them in their stupid fucking
Right, that vocal needs to be louder and clearer, and everyone listening needs to hear that. Fuck their stupid faces. Brilliant. Where's that from? Can you tell us where that sample's from? Yeah. Ooh. I think you know what I'm going to say. It's from a film called Booksmart. Okay. Now, I want this to be crisper. I want there to be another 10% more savage. Okay. I asked and the universe provided. Good. Yeah, patience. I don't have very much of that. I do think this needs a tiny bit more weight and grit. I'd say it's about 80% there. But as a tune, as a vibe, as a mood, as a story. Okay, this is cool. Like Ivy knows what he's talking about. It actually produces. Yeah, the aiming bit does absolutely smash. That bit had really nice impact. I think you're right, it might be the snare. But I want to hear more grit in the basses as well. Yeah. Lovely piece of work there, Mr. Hash. Is it Hash Brown or is it just Hash? Is it Hash D&B? And obviously, for obvious reasons, I mean, I'm kind of coming in on a Hash angle because I really like it. But it might be because you like Hash Browns, might be something to do with your name. You might not even like THC-based products, and if that's the case, really sorry for making an assumption. That is a great piece of music. I really, from the title to the sample, I think that sample is so good. It needs to hit a bit more so people can really hear it, really utilize it. I love it when it gets evil, and I think that's the great kind of lead. I hope when you were watching that film, you're like, oh my god, that's a sample, or maybe you've been thinking about sampling it for ages, and that film has been, yeah, go on, big up Hash. I thought so, but yeah, I mean, I would like to see that sample a little bit more front and center, but I think as a concept, as a mood, as a groove, that's 80% there, and it's fucking wicked. So here we go. Now, Replete, are you still here? I'm going to play a tune anyway because you were here for quite a lot of it, and you're building a scoop as well. Wow, that was loud. Hey, Replete's still here.
Late side outside outside creeper. Late side outside outside creeper. Late side outside outside creeper. No time for shallow water, this one goes deeper. Flow taste like Fanta, Q face down for banter. Through razor like Manta, Johns with a bass and canter. Raised door we enter, energy might center. Do a twist, lemon a sip, when it matches drip it simmer. Like side dark side out outside creeper. Like side dark side.
Yeah, you can hear these vocals aren't from Splice, are they? These are real vocals. This is wicked.
No time for shallow water, this one goes deeper. Like side outside. Outside creeper. Right side outside. Outside. Right side outside outside creeper. Right side outside outside creeper. Right side outside outside creeper. No time for shadow, this is one goes deeper.
Okay,
Like
thank you.
side, dark side, outside creeper. Like side, dark side, outside creeper. Like side, dark side, outside creeper. No time for shadow, this is one goes deeper. Like side,
This one does go deeper.
outside. Outside.
Something on that, is it the snare? Doesn't quite, it feels a little bit thin. My favourite thing about this is the vocals though, is the way that he's kind of, like whether you've layered them, that staccato kind of feel. Who is it? Skittles. There's a tune with Skittles and Icicle on the last Skittles album. And it has that kind of same thing. It's almost like there's two vocals in there, just slightly sitting over each other. I really like that.
No time for shadow, this is one goes deeper. Head to the exit, we've got a next strip. Light pink from necklace, rum swing so reckless. No time for lemsip, beach water stemmed it. Night been so hectic, start booking the next trip. Like side, dark side, outside creeper. Like side, dark side, outside creeper. Like side, dark side, outside creeper. No time for shadow, this is one goes. Like side.
Yeah.
Outside. Creeper. Outside. 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 Like side, dark side, outside creeper. Like side, dark side, outside creeper. Like side, dark side, outside creeper. No time for shadow, this is one goes deeper.
I'm really feeling that. Really feeling that. There's some interesting squelchy noises. Everything's sitting in the right place. I'm not too sure if it's the right choice of snare, but I don't produce, so what would I know? But everything sits in the right place there. There's no kind of bleed over or anything. Everything lives in its right home. Is it a motive or a motive? Right, okay, so Ivy's coming in with some proper technical chatter here. Which is great. This is what I love, right? Real advice from people. Community support. Awesome. Yeah, that was wicked. So just in case anybody needs a little remember, Replete has actually been the only artist who we played on all 3 shows so far. He is the man behind the very famous Shoe Lady. I can't remember. What did we play last week? Pum Pum last week, I believe. And now this one. Is it a motive or a motive concept? Right, a motive concept. Oh, there we go. I need to look up more emotive concept. I want to hear him. Wait, hang on a minute. That's what's that? That's another track of Repletes there. Right, in the playlist of demos. That's wicked. I want to hear emotive concept on more tunes as well. And like I said, like it reminds me, it's very reminiscent of Skittles and Icicle track. That's on Skittles' last album, his last ever album, because not Skittles' last album, Icicle's last ever album, because he doesn't make music anymore. He makes animations and shit like that and does other stuff with his life. Right, so Damage Man, what's happening here? Right, okay, that's because I've clicked onto your SoundCloud and not onto the Dropbox link. Yeah. Icicle has stopped doing tunes. He gave up. We did a massive interview about it on Vision Radio, but the last album post was, Icicle, who's done with touring, done with making music and stuff like that, and it's moved on in his life, really, which is crazy. So now this is Damage Man, who I think has been on, I think we played that. Damage Man is also now 3rd-time offender. And it's been in the chat every time. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, Replete there. We've picked you up on your tune, given you loads of gas, and then told you that someone who's really sick doesn't make any music anymore. I've got one of his last ever mixes, actually, for the One More Mix series. So where is Damage Man going to go on this one? This man is a machine. He's always churning out. Churn out is a really bad phrase. Sorry. Come back to it in a minute. I knew I was going to do something crunchy. Damage Man. You excel in that real chunky kind of just boom type of D&B. Type of shit you can just whack in under anything and it just kicks ass and complements the top tune. Big up Electron. Loads of you, loads of people here. This is amazing. Thank you. Let's turn this back up a moment. So Damage Man has been on all types of labels. Damage Man was also on that compilation which I posted, which Ransom is on as well, and D-Sure, the very first compilation that I ever put out on One More Thing. I think there was like 41 tunes on it or something like that. I got a little bit full on with it, as with everything. Yeah, I want to release this, I want to release this, I want to release this. Will there be any variation? Like the music lives up to its name. The music lives up to its name, just causes damage, just proper boom. Like the production on it is always super fat, super crisp. So big up all the new people who come into the chat. Big up Electron, CDJ. I see you've had a release out today, so that's sick. Like, big up everybody who's releasing music today or anytime this week or anything. So we've got 3 more tracks. I tell you what, we're going to save Sonic because Sonic's gone. So Sonic, we are going to leave him until next week. Now on next one, I'll let you know the date of the next one. We've got Subverse. Now Subverse has been in the chat on the previous ones and isn't there now. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to leave Subverse for next week. So we're just going to do Filthy Philip and Interaction. Here we go. And Filthy Philip. Oh, right, okay, he's in my download folder. Oh, sorry, I spoke too soon. We're going to go Filthy Philip. So these are the last 2 tracks I'm going to play on this demo drop now. This has been amazing. I'll tell you what, actually, like, while the chat is all lively and stuff, I did a search on demo drop and it seems there are a lot of other people doing things called demo drop. So I need another name. I need another name for this. Or do I need another name? Was the One More Thing demo drop okay? I would be interested to know, do I need to brand this properly? But I know it's like Amber D does a demo drop. There's an EDM guy who does a demo drop as well. One more demo drop, one more drop, one more demo maybe. Right, okay, so this tune is called I Need You, but the WAV title is called New One Trumpet. But here we go, this is Filthy Philip. Well done, let me turn up the volume on this. Oh, let's go back. There we go, as I kind of disrespected your intro. Now let it go. Let's turn this up. One more mo. Oh man, like good. Honestly, my D key doesn't work on my laptop. That's why I have this. Like this. I've been typing, damn, that's good. Okay, Miss Lamb, pick up. Thank you very much for joining us. Smashing the D all day. I like this. Is the vocal slightly out of tune with the sample? It's smooth and there's great space. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, sorry. Wow. Hey, Vocal. That's a really, really interesting question. So you've been making music, you've been making jazz, and now you're looking to produce drum and bass. You could come in with a really, really fresh sound if you've got years of experience of making jazz, and then you're coming into drum and bass. This is wicked. This is really interesting. Really, really interesting. So I haven't actually said who it is. I'm really, really sorry. This is Filthy Philip. And he seems to have popped up on my socials quite a lot in the last couple of days. Let me just bring up his email a minute. He's from Australia. Okay, big up Replete. Yeah. Yes, correct. Yeah, London Electricity was making that using an acid jazz band. Pop, 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 pop. Right, Volcom. Yes, definitely. Here we go. Demos at one-more-co.uk. There you go, Volcom. Send over your tune to that email address. And also we will listen to your tune on the next show as well. Whatever you send over, we'll listen to in 2 weeks' time. So let me work out when that's going to be. 2 weeks. So that'll be Wednesday the 16th of October. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Oh, yo, like that was really, really sick. I was not expecting that. So that's Filthy Philip, or Filthy Philp. He is originally from the UK, but now based in Brisbane. So we've had a few Australians, which is amazing. Like, what time is it for you guys in Australia? I mean, it's possibly in the morning for you guys. Wow, good to saying that's the best tune of the week. There's something about the vocal which sounded slightly out of tune, but maybe that created the mood in it as well. So we are on to the very last tune now. As I said, like, I don't know if you could hear me over the music or not. All right, okay. Wow, Perth is 3:35, but that's Brisbane. Brizzy, mate. So, yeah, I'm not too sure if you're listening, Filthy Philp, or whether you're going to be listening again on the stream, or whether you listen at all. I'll be emailing you to let you know this is on there. That's a vibe. Really, really cool tune. So we're going on to the last one now. We're going to save Subverse and Sonnet for the next one on the 16th. Oh, right, okay. This one threw me, right? Because this is in Mixcloud. Who sends a demo on Mixcloud? But here we go. And it's the only kind of profile that I could find was a Mixcloud link. So this is Intact and Infraction. Bone Breaker. I'm really interested. I'm getting kind of sidetracked by this chat here going on with Volcom and everybody else, and I'm really interested to know what a jazz artist will make. I mean, I guess quantizing is the biggest leap, really. Yeah, I like really loose drums as well. It's nice to have them in place so you can mix and that they fit with other drums. Ooh, let's turn this up. Are we going to go out with a bang? Soul shaker. This is what I sound like in the morning and the afternoon. Okay. So there's some kind of old schooly kind of feels in that, isn't there? There's like a kind of virusy vibe, like a tech steppy vibe in there. Let's turn it down a tiny bit. Done in the production, like modern tech stuff. I want the drums to hit a bit harder. Hey, yeah, right, yeah, you want the bass line to hit harder too. But a very, 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 very satisfactory way to end another really cool stream, like. Oh, I wasn't expecting it to automate like that or clip like that.
Salt shaker.
Is that salt shaker? Bone breaker, salt shaker.
Bone breaker.
Yeah. So there we go. Infiltrate. Not Infaction. I hope that you're checking this out. There's some great feedback here. Soul Taker. Salt Taker. Loads of great ideas in this tune. Loads of great ideas in this tune. I'd be interested to know a little bit more. And I'm afraid I don't know too much about you, so Real Tech US, Infraction. Oh, from Atlanta, quite possibly. But a really, really cool way of finishing another really, really cool stream, which I'm only running 10 minutes over on. So I gotta go down and have my tea now and stuff like that. And stop streaming, but it's been, I like that. It's caught me off guard twice now. Yeah, I just want to thank all of you. There's been quite a few new names in the chat as well, which I hope you come back with. Every 2 weeks the demo drop is. Every 2 weeks on a Wednesday. It seems to be happening around about 7 o'clock. So we're going to come back on October the 16th. But please follow us and stuff like that, and I'll try and alert people and let people know. Thank you everybody, like pretty much everybody who's kind of joined us, stuck around in the chat and contributed and fed back on things. Right, Volcom, so right, are you Australian then? I'm not too sure. It's 7 UK time, like. So yeah, thank you to everybody who's got involved. Thank you to everybody who submitted music and stuff. This has been amazing. I will be updating the whole playlist on the YouTube upload with all of the links that Gooder has been sharing. So big up Gooder for being an awesome mod as well. And yeah, I think this has probably been the busiest demo drop stream that we've done, certainly on Twitch. Seems to have been a really nice kind of consistent 15 to 20 people on there, which is absolutely amazing. Don't even know why I'm bothering even trying to stream onto Facebook, like it's been 0 most of the time. And YouTube as well has been represented. It's been great. So this is wicked. Thank you everybody. This has been the demo drop. My name's David Colombo Jenkins. You already knew that, or you wouldn't be watching. Well, no, you'd be listening to the other music as well. You might not know that. My name is Dave Colombo Jenkins, and you've been listening to the demo drop. Discord. We have actually set up a Discord, but we haven't kind of used it yet, but it's all part of the plan. I think, hold on, I want to just pass on. I'll tell you, oh no, you've got the email address. Get in touch with me, Vocom. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. It's demos@one-more-thing.co.uk, and you should find some contact things on